Hello everyone, my name is Maher Haddad. Today I'm going to show you how to configure IPv6, how to assign IPv6 to interfaces, and how to configure, of course, a static route with IPv6, and then at the end how to configure RIP next generation in IPv6. So let's go to the lab. The lab scenario say you work as a network engineer in a company. Your CTO has decided to move to IPv6 due to the lack of leasing new IPv4 blocks from your ISP provider. So your tasks are: 1. Assign IP addresses to the interfaces on your routers as shown on the graph. So this is our graph. We have router 1, which will be like let's say ISP. And then we have router 2, router 3, router 4 connected to fast Ethernet interface, and here to serial interface. And every router has a loopback interface, and we have to assign IP addresses as it's shown here on the graph. So I have the graph next to me here. I go to router 1, interface serial 0/0, and here I have to say IPv6 address 201.1.2.1.2, and then colon 1, and the subnet is /64. No shut. And then I have to go to interface loopback 0, IPv6 address 1111:1/128. And now if I do show IPv6 interface brief, so this is the IP address on serial interface we assigned, and this is the IP address, the global IP assigned on loopback. But as you can see here, the link local address is directly created once we set an IP address to the interface. So this is router 1. I will do the same on router 2. Interface serial 0/0, IPv6 address 201.1.2.1.2/64. No shutdown. And then interface fast Ethernet 0/0, IPv6 address 201.2323:2/64. No shutdown. And then interface fast Ethernet 0/1, IPv6 address 201.2424:2/64. And no shut. And finally I have to create IP address for loopback, IPv6 address. If I do question mark here, you can see how to write the prefix, and you can put the slash. On IPv4 you have to put the full subnet mark, but now you can just put the /64, for example. So 2222:2/128. Okay, I go to router 3 now. Interface fast Ethernet 0/0, IPv6 address 2323:3/64. No shut. Interface fast Ethernet 0/1, IPv6 address 2323, that's 3434:3/64. No shut. And then the loopback interface IPv6 address 3333 colon 3/128. And finally on router 4, interface fast Ethernet 0/0 IPv6 address 201 colon 2424 colon 4/64, no chat. And interface fast Ethernet 0/1 IPv6 address 201 3434 colon 3434 colon 4/64, no chat. And loopback IP address or IPv6 address 4444 colon 4/128, no chat. Alright, so we have assigned the IP address, so let's check if everything is working fine. From router 4, I ping router 3, for example, 201.3434 colon 3. Okay, working. I ping router 2, 2424 colon 2 is okay. From router 3, I ping router 2, 2323 colon 2 is okay. And from router 2, I ping router 1, 1212 colon 1. Alright, so everything is working for me now. So I have assigned the IP address correctly, and verify each router can ping the connected router. We just did it. Now we have to configure a static route so router 2 can reach the loopback interface of router 1 and ensure it's working. So router 2 over here, let me make it a bit bigger. Okay, so router 2 over here, he wants to be able to ping the loopback interface on router 1, which is 1111 colon 1/28. So if I do ping 1111 colon 1, you can see here it's not working. To make it to let it work, we have to configure a static route, but using IPv6 this time. So on router 2, I will say IPv6 route, and here I have to say the prefix, which is 1111. So to reach 1111 colon yeah, 1, for example, /128. So to reach this IP, or we can just put it like that also is possible. So no, it's this like this, then you have to put it like that, yeah. Then go to the interface, which is 201.2001.1212, which is the next hop, colon 1. Alright, so now let's try to ping, and now we have success. So if I do now show IP route, show IPv6 route, then you can see S is static. So to reach this network, you have to go via this interface, which is the next hop. Alright, so this is how you configure a static route on IPv6. Okay, and ensure it's working. It is working. Then number 4, configure RIP next generation routing protocol on R2, R3, R4. Ensure that you can ping all loopback interfaces on these 3 routers. Okay, so on R2 first, I have to write the command IPv6 unicast routing. That's always to enable the unicast routing on IPv6 process. Then I have to go into the interface. There's no more an router RIP like before on IPv4. So I have to go to interface fast Ethernet 0/0, and here I have to say IPv6 RIP and the process 1, for example, and enable. So I do this on interface fast Ethernet 0/0. I will do it on fast Ethernet 0/1 also, and I will do it on interface loopback 0. Okay, and copy this one. Okay, I go to router 3. Again, IPv6 unicast routing, interface fast Ethernet 0/0. I passed it. Interface fast Ethernet 0/1 also, and interface loopback 0 also. So now I go to router 4. IPv6 unicast routing. Without it, your RIP will not be working. Interface fast Ethernet 0/0, and then interface fast Ethernet 0/1, and finally interface loopback 0. Enter. So now if I go to show IPv6 route, you can see here that router 4, which is this one, can see this network 2323 on the using RIP. So we can go via this address or via this address. Then he can see the loopback of router 2, which is here, of course, and loopback of router 3. So if I ping, for example, from here 3333 : 3, should be okay. Ping 2222 : 2, also okay. So on router 3, for example, I do show IPv6 route RIP to specify the RIP. Also router 2 can see this network and the loopback of router 2 and router 4, and router 2 as well should be having the same also. So router 2 can see this network, this network, sorry, this is router 2, so you can see this network. Via 2 paths you can go fast Ethernet 0/0 or 0/1, and you see the loopback of router 3 and loopback of router 4. So in this case we are sure that our RIP next generation is working fine on router 2 and 3 and 4. So let's just do a ping from here to 3333 : 3 is okay, and to 4444 : 4 is okay, and also I will ping to an interface here to 201 : 3434 : 4, and it's okay. All right. So this is done. Then number 5, router 3 and router 2, 3 and 4 must be able to ping the loopback interface on router 1. So this loopback interface, make the change needed so those routers will be able to ping it. Okay. So now let's say if we are on router 2, if we do again show IPv6 route RIP, or let's do it show IPv6 yeah, router 2 can ping it because we have already created a static route to ping 1111 : 1, so it's okay. But router 3, if I do show IPv6 route, there's no entry to network 1111. If I try to ping it, it should not be able to go through. Okay, the same happened to router 4. So what is needed here is to let router 3 and router 4 be able to ping 1111. Here we can do it in 2 cases, or 2 options. Or we do redistribution of the static route which we created on router 2, we redistribute it inside RIP. Or we have to do something which is you used to do it before, which is the default information originate on router 2. Then the router 2 will be gateway for the others to reach router 1. So I will do the first one, which is IP default originate. So I'll go to router 2, and from here I have to go to configure terminal interface fast Ethernet. You can choose this interface or this interface as you like, and from here I will say IPv6 RIP and process 1, and this is the command default information and originate. So by doing that, router 2 will be a gateway for router 3 and router 4 to reach other networks on the RIP network, of course. So now if I try to ping 1111, I'm still not able to ping it. So let's do a trace route to see what's the problem. Trace route 1111 : 1. Stop it again. Okay, so it's going to router 2, but from router 2 it's stopping over there, and I think it's because well, it's going to router 2 and going to router 1, of course, but router 1 doesn't know how to send it back, because if I go to router 1 and I do show IPv6 route, you can see here there's no any route saying to router 1 how to go back to send the packet back. There's no entry. So what I have to do, I have to create a default route on router 1. I will do it a static default route, and to do the static default route I have to write IPv6 route, and here I have to do it this way, colon. So this means 0000 on IPv4. Then I do /0, which is 0000 as subnet. So to reach anywhere, go to the next hop IP address, which is 201.112.2. Okay. So now if I do show IPv6 route, you can see that the static route is configured now, and this is a default route. So let's go now again to router 3, where we were trying to trace, and here you can see that now it's working. So if I do ping 1111 : 1, it's successful. From router 4 also, if I do ping 1111 : 1, it's also working well. So this is how to do the IP default originate. I did it on this interface. You can do it on both if you like also. So or you can do it only in this interface. Now this is one of the options how to let the router 3 and router 4 to be able to ping the loopback 0 of router 1. The other option to do, I would get rid from this comment I just created now. No IPv6, okay, and I will be sure that I don't have, still have. Okay, so this is one of the ways to do it. The other way is to do a redistribution. Okay, on the show IPv6 route. Should not be able to ping it. Yeah, so now it's not working anymore. Yeah, all right. So I was just wondering why I'm able to still why am I able still to ping it even I stopped the default information originate, but it wants sometimes, then it stopped. So now we can see that router 3 cannot ping it anymore and router 4 cannot ping it anymore. So the other option to do it is to do a redistribution. And to do the redistribution, I have to go to router 2 and I have to go to IPv6, and this time I have to write the router RIP 1, and from here, if I do question mark redistribute, what shall I redistribute? I want to redistribute the static route which I have created from router 2 to reach loopback 0 of router 1. So redistribute static, and I want to do the metric. The metric to reach this network from router 3 should be 1, 2, and loopback 3. From router 4 also 1, 2, 3. So metric 3 hops, and enter. So now if I go to router 3, for example, I do show IPv6 route RIP. You can see here that this network 1111 is in the routing table now as RIP because it has been redistributed, and it's via this is the link local of router 2. And router 4 as well, if I do show IPv6 route RIP, you can see also that it's inside the routing entry. So if I do ping 1111::1 is working, and if I do here also ping 1111::1 is working. So this is I think all what we have to do. We have assigned IP addresses on version 6 to all interfaces. The verifier is working. We created a static route, and then we configured the RIP next generation. Then we configured the default route as well. We showed you how to configure the default route, and then we showed how to. We have two options to be able to reach the loopback, either by using default information originate on IPv6 version, or to do redistribution. So I hope this lab was good for you.